Hey there, it's Clark Reid with today's tech headlines. You can do us a big favor by mashing that like button if you like these reports, and you can also subscribe if you want to hear each report as it drops. Hit the little bell icon under the video window. Running counter to what you would have thought was going to happen, Netflix says that after cracking down on password sharing, they got the largest number of new account signups in 2 days since April and May of 2020 during the pandemic. Mashable.com reports they got over 100,000 daily signups on both May 26th and May 27th. Too early to tell if this is going to be a solid trend, but it sure flies in the face of what most people, including this reporter, expected to happen. In his latest Power On newsletter, Mark Gurman from Bloomberg says Apple is working on a more affordable mixed reality headset to come out in 2025. This comes on the heels of the reveal of the Vision Pro that came out last week at WWDC for an eye-watering $3,500. Gurman thinks a cheaper version will be called just Apple Vision or Apple Vision One, and he speculates that with less powerful chips, lower quality screens, and less cameras and sensors, they may be able to knock a few $100s off the price, also taking out the spatial audio speakers and having you use your ear pods. Well, he doesn't believe that Apple will compromise quality much more than that. And since we're speculating on vaporware anyway, here's my 2 cents. Unless Apple can come out with a headset for more like $1,500, they're never going to have mass market sales that can replace the iPhone. Not with other headsets, admittedly not near as good, but still selling for $400 to $800. Apple's rolling out a cheaper model for $3,000 is not going to move the needle. A number of tech reporters also think that 2025 is super optimistic for a timeline, too. New details have leaked about the Google Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro, and they include big upgrades. 9to5Google.com says the primary sensor for the cameras for both phones will go to a 50-megapixel one, and there will also be more support for 8K video recording. Both phones also get an upgraded ultra-wide cam, too, going up to 64 megapixels. That's a hell of a jump from the 12 that they have right now for ultra-wide. Sadly, the telephoto and selfie cams are going to stay the same, according to the leak, which was first picked up by Android Authority. It's been rumored, and we reported earlier, that Mercedes-Benz had been the first car maker to ask California's permission to put in Level 3 self-driving tech on the roads, and now California has granted that permit. Level 3 is hands-off and eyes-off. Hands-off and eyes-off, that's right. According to Engadget.com, Mercedes Drive Pilot lets drivers take their eyes off the road and hands off the wheel and do other non-driving things like watching videos and texting. If the rules of use are followed, Mercedes and not the driver could be legally responsible if an accident happens when it's in Drive Pilot mode. Mercedes cars are still not using the advanced systems that Waymo and Cruise have, where they're allowed to use full self-driving with no human driver aboard, but Stuttgart now leapfrogs Tesla and their so-called full self-driving system, which is just Level 2. Elon Musk has said Tesla will skip Level 3 and go right to Level 4, but he's made wild promises for years, and they've yet to materialize. I'm Clark Reid, and you're Technified for now.